Hold up.
Yo, what's going on guys, Doors here, and welcome back to a brand new Rocket League video here on the channel. Now today, we are taking a look at some of the worst painted items in Rocket League. Now, Rocket League has a incredible variety of items that come in painted variants, and they look beautiful, and they're the most expensive items in the game, going up to prices worth more than £500 in some cases. But basically guys, Psyonix did mess up a few times on their painted variants by releasing some that just look awful or too similar to the original design. But anyway guys, we're just going to get straight into this video, and first off, out of the 5, we are taking a look at the Zetas Wheels. Now these wheels are absolutely atrocious in my opinion. Now some people like them, not that many though. Basically the Zetas Wheels are the uncommon, I think they're common wheels that you will just get from drops in games, and there are all the painted variants are there, there's none missed out. But if you just take a look at them, there's just the only part that is actually painted is a tiny little light in the center and 2 small tiny lights around the edge. Now because it's also like it's a light, it's not actually just a paint, it's actually a light. It doesn't really look very bright in some cases. Some, I do have to say, like the purple and the lime, like the forest green, sorry, look decent, but there's just not enough painted, and if you are driving around in this, no one will really notice whether or not you have a painted variant, because just such a tiny part of this wheel is painted, and it just, Psyonix didn't do a very good job, but they are common wheels, so I can give them that. Next up, we have another wheel, uncommon wheel, the Asterisks Wheels. They're like this starfish sort of wheel. Now if you look at the original Asterisks wheel, non-painted, it's just a starfish, fully coloured starfish. But then when you move on to the painted variants, for some reason the entire thing doesn't change colour. There is these horrible little brown parts that look absolutely disgusting. I don't know why Psyonix decided to put this. Maybe they're trying to make a realistic starfish, but I think, to be honest, it would look better if the entire thing was painted. Now take a look at something like the Crimson variant. It looks absolutely awful because of these brown parts, but then just look at the black one. It looks absolutely disgusting. I don't know why anyone would want this on their car. Now personally, I think if Psyonix did make an update and make a change, they should actually make the entire starfish covered one single colour. I don't know why they've still not done this, but you know, Psyonix make the decisions. But to be honest, this wheel looks atrocious, but again, it is just an uncommon wheel. I don't expect too much. But next up, we have a huge item, very expensive item that's just recently been added to the game. It is actually the Animus Gp. Now this is a new car that's come with the overdrive crate. It's like a Formula 1 style car, and some of the painted variants, I must say, look amazing. The titanium white, crimson, forest green, all of them, sky blue, they look amazing. But then you go into the black painted variant and it just looks the exact same as the original. Here on this picture you can actually see that this is the one on the right is actually the black one, and the one on the left is the normal. I don't know if it's just me, but I do not see any difference in them. So to be honest, if you open an overdrive crate and you see painted on your Animus Gp, but it is unfortunately black, then I'm sorry if you have to go through that struggle to have to get a black painted Animus Gp. But to be honest, I think Psyonix kept it in just because it's nicer to have a full set of painted items instead of the ones where they're missing out. But I just think this car should not be worth any more than the original. Maybe 1 key because it's a slightly rarer to get, but it doesn't look any nicer. Anyway, speaking of similar colours, next we have the roulette wheels. These wheels look amazing. I have a sky blue pair myself and they look amazing when painted. However, the original roulette wheels are orange, and basically the painted orange wheels look exactly the same. There is no difference. Like on the Animus Gp, maybe the black was slightly darker, but on the orange painted roulette wheels, they are the exact same. They do not change at all. I think Psyonix actually probably forgot to even put a texture on these. They are the exact same as the original wheels, and for some reason when these came out they were actually going at such a high price. I think they've dropped slightly now because everyone's realised they're the exact same, but I mean, I don't know why someone would pay so much for a wheel that's exactly the same as the original. I don't know, but anyway guys, coming in at number 5, the last wheel is the Trahere wheels. These are also uncommon, but they look atrocious when painted. Right, so these wheels are they're a simple design. They're sort of like off-road sort of wheels, and when you look at the painted variant, the only thing that changes is this tiny little rim around the edge that you can hardly see from most angles. Look from the back of the car, you cannot see. Look from an angle that's not perfectly side-on, you can't even see this painted rim. Now, I just think Psyonix could have done something better, maybe made the actual wheel itself change colour, or something more than just a tiny little rim on the inside. That's basically like buying a wheel in real life, and then you want it painted because you want it like really cool to match your like your light blue car, let's say, and all they change is the brake disc. That's basically what's going on here. It's just a brake disc pretty much. You can't see it, you can't tell the difference. It's like this tiny little thing, and I do have to give it to them, they did make the colours actually stand out if you could actually see the rim itself. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. I like doing these top 5, so guys, if you want any more this style video, then drop a like down below, subscribe, and comment in the video what other style videos or other top 5 videos that you want me to do. But anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.